My phone died. I quit, it says. Who's going night? What? Okay, bye-bye, Matt. Have a good night. Alright, these are usually no talking videos. Ta-da! And that's how I can measure my burn rate. Alright! My box fell off. Alright, now let's try to meter mix some oxygen into it. It's ambient air, okay? This should be a lot better now. So, let's turn this back on. I want to turn it up to like 80. I actually want to see what happens. Okay, firing. Didn't fire. Too much oxygen, probably. Let's try it again. Fire. There it went. Let's measure what it was. Oh, wow. Huh! That's crazy. It's almost out to the end. It actually had more energy with more air. That almost doesn't make sense. Let's try it again. It doesn't fire every time, though. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, so it's all the way out to like 3. So I had more power, more combustion power with less, theoretically with less. Let's try it again with no extra oxygen. That's weird. Yeah, that time it only went to 7.5. What? What's up with that? 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 not even ionized or anything. Okay, I'll try it again just to prove that I wasn't faking anything here. Or something else was weird. Not firing now. Huh. Alright, well, let's turn it back off. It's like when you do get it to fire, it goes further. It won't fire right this minute, though. I'll turn the air off. Try it again. I'm going to put that on 40. I'll turn it back on. Let's measure what I got. Yeah, see? That one was 6.5. Fire it again with oxygen, extra oxygen, 40. And it went further. Does that make sense? Is this making sense? Good thought. I don't know. Nope. Alright, I'm going to try it again. Purge the system a little bit this time. That's a pretty cool thing. Alright. Firing. That was a little about 3.5. Alright, I'm going to film this because I think this is unique. What's up, everybody? I had a little issue. I wasn't getting a big enough spark through my little thing because I wasn't at the right frequency for it to be driven correctly. So I went ahead and hooked up an external relay to this last output, hooked it up to an old generator box. This is a Lawton circuit, which I don't recommend using for HHO projects. It doesn't quite put out a very nice signal for you, my experience. But I am using it with a relay, and I'm using this for the higher frequency. I would rather build a rustic generator. Anyway, so I've got that hooked up this time, and I found something very unique out. Whenever I use just hydrogen and oxygen alone, it goes out less. So it's a quicker bang with, probably more force but less combustion power. It's too quick, I think, in my opinion. And when I use a little bit of extra ambient oxygen, it actually goes further. It burns it slower and pushes it out further. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and set this up. I want to show you guys. And very interesting. I'm not quite sure what's happening here, so if you guys got some opinions, I'm up to hear them. So right now, push this all the way in. We're at 12 inches, almost on the dot. This is with, I'll go ahead and no oxygen, no extra oxygen, just purely HHO alone out of this cell. I'm going to bleed it a few times, and then we'll fire it. Kind of purging it, make sure it's all out of there. Alright, firing. HHO only, no extras. Alright. I'm going to measure this for you. We're at 7 and 8. Okay, I'll go ahead and push it back in. Fire it again. Seven inches even, just under 6 and 15/16. All right, now I'm going to turn just the ambient oxygen on, nothing more. This is just a pump. All right, just a pump. I'm going to go ahead and purge it a few times to get all the stuff out of there to make sure we got a good ratio mix. So I'm going to purge it twice here, and then we'll do it again. All right. Firing. HHO with extra oxygen, compressed air. All right. 3 inches. It went 3 more inches. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 more inches with the extra oxygen, compressed air, I should say. Firing again. Everything's on timing circuits. I can't change anything. That time we were at 4.5. Let's go ahead and try it again. I'm not purging it between. That might be affecting it as well. Alright, 4.5. Now let's go ahead and shut the extra oxygen off. We'll go ahead and purge it a few times. Okay, purged it twice, and firing. HHO only, no extras. Six and a half inches. Try it again. Six and a quarter inches. One more time and then we'll switch it back. Again, if I would purge this longer between each run, it would be more accurate in my opinion. 6.5 inches. So let's go ahead and turn the oxygen back on. I want you guys to answer me out there in the audience. Not you guys on the live show right now, but you can. But the audience in the comments of this video, I'd like you to post why you think that is. Why are we getting further combustion with extra ambient air? So theoretically, we're using less HHO. All right, I purged it. We got extra oxygen, compressed air, firing. Nope, did not fire. Try it again. Firing. Two and a quarter inches. That piston is all the way to the end. I can reach it. Let's try it one more time. Alrighty, let's check it. That one was only 4.5 inches. So, my question to you folks out there in the YouTube land, and wherever you're watching this at, why is it that when I meter mix extra compressed ambient air into the system with the HHO that I get a more combustion. HHO is a pretty good combination of hydrogen and oxygen in a very well state that it can be combusted at. So, I don't know, just something to think about. So, again, this is why I'm doing burn rate testing, because until we do it, we don't know. I would have to say that this is a pretty good way of doing it, and I will be having a clear tube on here. I think that diameter will work well for me. Bill's 5x5 split gas cell, running the gas back together, not using it separately. Here I've got the big boy supply, recycled parts. Again, this is the rustic frequency generator. I'll be running a gas gun back there. I'll be doing that next. And pulse fire, Arduino controlled, runs off of a GUI, thanks to William Clanzar. I believe I said your name right. And then this thing that I don't recommend building, but since I have it, I'm using it. Alright, this is Russ, RWGResearch.com. Check it out if you like, and leave a comment on this one. Very interesting, very unique type of situation here. So, yeah, cool guys and girls. Thanks for watching. Check out the forums as well. open-source-energy.org. Peace and love. See ya. Alright, now let's hook up the gas gun! Time for the gas gun! Who's ready for the gas gun? What are you guys talking about? Heat of the air? I don't know, man. It's really strange. Up all night! Yeah! That's right! Okay. So, gas gun time! Now, I still have a small issue that I'm going to need to figure out. And it has to do with, actually, it has to do with the